Buddy, and today I'm going to be reviewing the episodes 4 and 5 of Moon Knight. So, after the first episode, I didn't really find that entertaining. I feel like this episode picks up a lot better since right now Stephen Grant and the one girl find this like Egyptian tomb, and like they travel this old ancient ruins, and it's basically like that throughout the episode. They're just like discovering new things or whatever, and then like the villain Ethan Hawke is just like still on their trail until eventually they meet up, and they have like this very horror aspect a little bit to it, like where they meet like this one creature that's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like all black, wearing like Egyptian stuff. It could have been like a hallucination, but it wasn't. And he like falls off a cliff, and it's just like, you just know how terrified the one girl is when she encounters it. And yeah. And then it like gets into an all throughout duel between Steven and Ethan Hawke until something unthinkable happens. Ethan Hawke literally shoots Steven, and then you think that's it. He's gone. He's dead. No, it like they do like this creative thing where he falls off a cliff, and then it's just like a loop for some reason. Everything fades to black, and then it opens with someone waking up in like this it's like all white room, and it's like looks like a mental asylum or a facility for people who are not in the right headspace. I don't know how to describe it. And so it then like shows all the patients and stuff until eventually we see the same goldfish from the other two episodes. And we see Ethan Hawke and Steven in like a therapy like room, and then that's where the episode picks up, because I feel like the first half of this episode was slow. But then it gets better towards the end, and then Steven is just like completely zoned out from what Ethan Hawke is saying until he randomly is just realizing what's going on. And he's just like, "Oh, get away from me." And then Ethan Hawke is just like, "I've dealt with mental health problems before myself, and I am here to help you." And then he runs away, Steven, and then like here's a plot twist. This is the photo I'm using, and basically he runs into his other personality, like they're separate people, even though they're basically two Oscar Isaacs basically. And then they open a door, and then it reveals to be a hippo. This hippo girl, I don't know her name, I'm sorry, I don't know these names. And the next episode's gonna be wild, and I was just like, whoa, that episode was different. So I'd probably rate this episode a 7 out of 10. It was slow at first. It got better towards the end. So then, now the recent episode that came out a few days ago. And so this one, it's confusing for sure. Like, this entire show is confusing. Like, you just don't really know what's going on. Like, is this a fantasy world, or is Steven actually in another world that's connected through what's going on in his psyche or whatever? I don't know. It's like cutting away from him at the mental place to on this boat that's like sort of like the afterlife, and then it also flashes to him in a temple where Moon Knight is unleashed again, and that's where we see him again. Because I thought we wouldn't see him the next episode since he got shot. And we see that ghost thing with the staff, and it's just like, oh my. And then like, I like the part where Ethan Hawke is just like teaching him what's reality and not. And it just keeps cutting away. And I felt like that was creative in some ways. And then like, as this thing keeps going on and on and on, it's just like, we can't tell what's going on. And then Steven falls off the boat, and then he wakes up in a very like field of like wheat or something, or like grass, I don't know. And then like it seems to suggest it's heaven, or I don't know. So it looks like it just leaves off like a cliffhanger like that. So is Stephen dead? Is he alive? What is this? Like, that's my problem with this show. It's not really answering questions. It feels like there could be more going on with this show than I thought. So, I still like this episode. Not as entertaining, because I'm not really finding this the most entertaining out of the Marvel shows. But, yeah. I'd probably rate this episode probably a 7 out of 10 as well. I don't know. We're already at the finale of this show. That's crazy. I'll definitely want to review that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.